Pumped for more numbers, waters, and rocks. Yeah. Me too. The start saved game button or whatever text there doesn't always click properly, so. Okay. So we're in this guy's... We always seem to end up here. But where I want to go... What's the quickest way to get there? Probably this way. I want to go to the... I want to go to the second island. And then we will go to that big wire frame thing. I still don't exactly know what it is. But we closed the middle bottom part of it, and then we walked around there for a little bit, and then I didn't see the thing that I saw when I watched the VOD. So that's what we're gonna go check out. Alright, so let's go. We want to go over... Well, I guess this way works. It doesn't really matter. Oh, hang on. I think... Yeah. The audio was a little bit loud. Probably didn't notice. But I was doing something yesterday. And I changed the levels. Oh, wait, did I park? Where did I park the sub? I don't remember where I parked the sub. Was it here? I usually park it here. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. so this thing right here, and I think if we turn around here, we'll see it a little bit better. Right there. Right there. That's like the clearest that you can see it. I didn't see that yesterday. So what happens? Okay. Oh. I guess we're riding it up. Figured it was some kind of elevator or something. I looked at that and the very first thought that I had is that's probably, well, maybe not the very first thought, but I was like, that's probably some kind of elevator or something. Oh, hello. Who are you? Seems very uninterested in me. Just the same thing again? Yep. Do I want to press that? Let's press it. Or pull it. I guess I pull it. I don't know. I thought I would press it. Did that open the prison? Oh, it does. I'm assuming it's a prison or a jail or something. Oh, now he's gone. Oh. I think it crashed again. Forgot that this happens sometimes. Like it's happened like 3 times now, maybe? So now we gotta go we gotta go all the way back there. Oh well. Let's quickly go back. Can I just do that? Yeah, okay. Alt F and then S. We'll save. One more time. At least it's only like mildly irritating that it crashes, because it's not like the game progresses terribly fast, so you just have to get back to where you were. Just do a quick save, and then we will pull on that thing. Wait, what? Why is it going back up? Hang on. Come back. Does it just go up after a second? Like, I got on it, like... Oh yeah, I think you just have to jump on it. Okay, and then this guy's in here. So when we open this, he just takes off. And we don't even see him leave. Which is a little weird. But now he's gone. Okay, hopefully this doesn't crash again. I'm gonna open that. Oh, but there's a thing here. So I bet you that opens this again. Secret passage. Okay. Oh. It's like, I don't know which direction I was facing. Hey, Quinn. Oh. Turn on that. Turn on that. I missed one, I think. Maybe not. No, I think I didn't. Okay. Oh. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Put that back. I don't know what this all does yet. So we got different animals. Looks like. Like that one's those are the sea creatures that we saw in the well, here actually on the second island, I'm pretty sure. And that's the knife thing. Okay, I don't know what to do in this room yet. I'm assuming there's some kind of something or other. There's like a certain code for these to push down the ones that are supposed to be pushed down. I don't know which ones those are. That's exciting. That's interesting. Okay, so and then this way is just looking out over the ocean. No, you can't close yourself off in there. Is there anything else in here? Like, we found this pretty quickly. That was like the first thing I tried. And then the game crashed, and then I tried it again. Okay, and then this is... Yeah, that's what I thought. Once again, we have new things, but I have no idea what to do with this information. We've got new stuff to ponder. This is kind of gross, right? Like, that's kind of... Hey, Latex Wolf. Just want to stop by before going to bed? Well, I appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks for stopping by. I just want to look in this room a little bit more. I spotted it very quickly, the drain. I was just like, I'm just going to click on the drain just because. I mean, it makes up for me not spotting the handle to pull in like the wire elevator frame thing. I just never saw that until last night when I was reviewing the VOD, so. Oh, you meant the latex part? Well, I mean, I know who you are, so. Yeah. I know what that means. Yep, have a good night. I like these little creatures. Oh, and thanks thanks for the subscription. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much. And also, I'm not used to hearing what's it called? That notification sound. I think that's a pretty rare one. I think I set that to be pretty rare. And it's the complete opposite vibe of it's a complete opposite vibe than Riven. So, but yeah, thanks a lot. So here's the thing. I haven't seen these anywhere else except maybe, are there murlocs here? Or what I'm calling murlocs. Not that I can see. What's this one? No. I just want to kind of like zoom in on most of these just to get an idea of what they look like, just to have them in my head. I think that's probably good. Okay. Okay. So this is like... We didn't see that guy come out, and I was just kind of chalking that up to, oh, they just didn't like animate or film or just they just didn't do it. And I thought he escaped down the other way, but I think maybe he went through here. And this was like this. So I think that guy that was in the cell, maybe in the meantime, when we were opening the cell door, went through this passage and then went here. I can't really do anything here, but maybe he jumped into the ocean. I don't know. That's just kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, now what though? Oh, and another thing that I realized last night was I know what this thing is now. Yesterday, or not yesterday, the last time I played, I'm like, what is this thing? I know what that thing is now. We were looking through this. This is like a security camera. This is like, we can rotate this thing around to check in on what's going on over here. And now there's another one where I don't know where it is, but it's inside a house. Maybe it's inside of one of these. Although it seemed bigger than one of these, so I don't know. So I'm just trying to remember now, what do we need to do? Like where are our places of intrigue? We've got the place we were just at, which I don't know what to do with that one just yet, because I think we just need to figure out the animal code. And then we've got the underwater kind of chair control room type thing. And that turns on lights. That's on the 4th island. So let me just think. We can't go directly back to the 4th island from here because this won't open from this side. As far as I know, this won't open from this side. I would love it if it did, but it doesn't. And, like, in my brain before I was there, I was thinking, here, let's go back here. I was thinking that this would get me around, like it would connect to the walkways up top at the other place, but it doesn't actually. So like it would connect to the walkways over, hang on, like here, like this walkway, but it doesn't. That walkway connects to... We can get up there. I don't know if we need to go up there But really, the stuff up the top here, we can kind of consider that just like logistically as part of the fourth island, because that you have to go to the fourth island to get there. I don't know of another way to get there. So I guess let's make our way to the fourth island. Which is kind of like the Architect's Island, or I don't know. It's like... What's interesting is that I don't like feel like where that part is, like the where the guy's lab or like workshop is with the journal in it and everything. It's like off. Like, to me, it feels like it's up here. Or wait, up here? But that's the walkway, and it's really, like, over here. Area. I don't know. Oh, we need to get down from here. Can't really see it from there. Sometimes distances and things are weird in these games because you don't have a static distance that you travel each time you click. So sometimes I can get a little turned around, or things in my head aren't exactly where they are for real, right? So yeah, no, it does feel like this is... Well, I guess we're coming in from, like, over here, and then we make a turn, right? I guess that works, because from here... Like, if we go out... If we go through here... Just press that, just to be sure. If we go out here, we can see the track that we come in on, because that goes into the water there. And then this is the... That's the bridge over to the first island. First island, second island, third island, fourth island. I don't know, fifth island, maybe? I don't know how to get there. I know that the fifth island is really small, because it's represented by the one tile Tetris piece. Hey, Robbie. We've made some discoveries already. Basically, I pulled on that handle thing, and that essentially got me up to the top of that wireframe thing. And there was like a prison up there. And there was a guy in the prison. And then we opened the prison and the guy was gone. And then we found a secret passage in the prison cell. And that secret passage had two pathways. One of them went like to, it looked like a cliff and then the ocean. And then the other passageway went to this like secret chamber. And it had one of those knife symbol things in it. And a whole bunch of tablets that had animals on them. Or depictions of animals. So now we have to figure out what to do with that. So now I'm back over here. Because this was the other piece that we kind of needed to ponder. And because right now, I'm just like, I kind of am categorizing or compartmentalizing the things I want to figure out in this game, right? So for a long time, it was like, I want to figure out that big wireframe thing. And I want to get up top there. And now we just did that. So that's done. But now that is, that has its own questions. So now it's more like I want to figure out this. I'm not quite sure what's going on with this in the in this room here. So these are colors. Let's switch over to not that one. That one's busted. I like this one here. This one is going to be blue. And then it kind of disturbs or does something to the marine life. That one's blue. I'm also just trying to see. See, and then this is where we're sitting. And that one's broken. Or it says orange. And his yellow. So these colors match up with these symbols, but what does that mean? The only other place that we've seen these symbols are on the domes. So does that mean the domes have a color associated with them? But there's 6 different symbols. I think there might have been a 6th. Maybe a 6th island? I'm not sure. At first I was thinking maybe these symbols represented the different islands, but I don't know if that's right because we are on the 4th. We're on the 4th island, but when we go to the symbol that's on the 2nd island here, then that is pointing at us right now, and I turn this on and then it lights up the red light. So my question is, where exactly, like if we move to this one, that's the broken one. But if we move to this one, that's blue. Okay, that stays on. Where exactly is this light? Hang on, let's go back to this one. What does this actually look like? We can just... Okay, it is circular. That's what I was wondering. I just want to, like, back up out of this for a second. Okay, it is a circular kind of thing. Okay. Because that's what it looked like when we're looking through here. That's what it kind of looked like, right? Like this looks like a circle. Something. What if we go to this one, which is directly opposite from where we are now. We turn that one on. That one's green. I can't see anything out there. And if we put this away, right, and then bring it back, that light will be off now. Like the lights don't stay on, right? Right, they don't stay on. So all I can really think of is that this is telling us about the colors, and I don't know what I don't know what that means. The only reference to colors are in that guy's journal. So we've got the colors and we've got the symbols. The only one that doesn't work is this one because it's broken. But process of elimination and the order that they were written in the journal, I'm guessing that's like a violet or an indigo, some kind of purpley color, because that is... We've got the other ones. We got red, orange, yellow, green, blue. And then the next one, of course, would be like violet or indigo. And I don't know if those colors mean anything where the power domes are. And the only reason why I'm thinking that is because it's the power domes have the same symbols on them. So, all right, let's take a look at this other thing here. So we've got basically two options on this thing. We can look at this, which is a security camera of, I think it's inside of this. I don't know if this is a house or what, but, and then we've got this, which we can rotate, which is like that village on the second island by the lake. I don't see, there's the wireframe thing. Is that the school? I'm not sure. Most of this is like there's nothing. Also, I think this is... maybe not. I don't know. Is this the thing that the guy was talking about in his journal? I think it's Gen's journal. About his... like, he mentioned like a periscope or telescope or some kind of scope. Actually, not in his journal. It was on the note beside the journal, talking about the orbs that were washing up on the second island. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Each one of those orbs, except the first one, makes a sound, and the first one was in the guy's, like the one with the number 1 on it was in the guy's workshop on the third island, but all the other ones we found were on the second island. And then when you spun them around, they made a sound of some kind of creature. I've written down here bugs, chirp, and then hey, but also friends, which are those things that are on the rocks. And then number 5 was like a whale sound, sort of. Maybe like one of these. I don't know. No, let's put this one back. Let me see if I can hear one of these again. Yeah, maybe, kind of. I don't know why all of that would be correlated, though. Like, I don't know why the sounds... So, what I'm thinking is, each one of those makes a sound. Each one of those orbs makes a sound when you rotate them, except for the first one. Each one of those orbs has a number written on it. And I know that there are at least 5 orbs. Are those the clues for the animals in that room that we just found? You know? No, go. Yeah, this is the DVD version. So no swapping. I specifically wanted to play the DVD version because I didn't want to swap CDs. So I'm just kind of like, it's not like that's a big deal, I guess, but I'm just thinking, like, there's 5 CDs, right? So each CD like a different island? I've got that right? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so... Okay. So when it told you like put in disc 2, you knew which island you were going to if it was your first time doing that particular uh like train, or it's not train. I don't what do you call them? I've been calling them monorails, but that's not right either. Because they're obviously not monorails. Anyways, I was just gonna take a peek here because I wanted to see I don't think there's a color necessarily. Around here, like this would be island 2, so I know which symbol that is, and that symbol is red. But I don't think that's a thing. Oh yeah, that guy needs to do his business. I left this door open. And there was nothing to actually do there. Okay. Well, I want to be on island 2 now anyways, I think. What was my idea for 2? Oh yeah. I wanted to check sounds and animals and things. So we'll just go down here. At that point I can still get back up in there, but as soon as that thing closes, I don't think I can open it again. I wish I could, because that would be an easy way to Island 4 from here. Whatever. So, like, that's bugs, and that's number 2. Bugs are 2. This way. Down here. So those are our amphibian friends down by the shore. These guys. I don't care about scaring them off. I want to go down there anyways. Yeah, that's definitely like those underwater friends that we saw. Okay, those are bugs. Where was that other one? Oh yeah, it was at the beginning. By this, right down here. This one. Not sure if we've heard that animal somewhere before. So that's the only one that looks like a flying one. At least from what I can see. Wait, no. That chirp? Wasn't that the chirp of the frogs? Wasn't that a frog? I think that was the frog. We can go check, though. Well, yeah. Yeah, let's go check that. I wanna check the sound of that frog and that stupid thing. I heard it enough times, you'd think I'd remember it, but And I think we talked about that too. I think we mentioned, oh, that's the sound the frog makes. When we were looking at these orbs and turning them around. Hey Kranos, yeah, more Riven. We're making all kinds of discoveries. Where am I going? Third island. Oops. Okay, while we're on the third island, I want to go back and read that guy's note that he wrote about the orbs. Because he's got the first one there. But when we roll it over, it doesn't make a sound because it's probably not in its socket or whatever, right? So I don't know what the first... I don't know what the first one is. What the first sound is. I have to check. I should check to see if the power is... I don't know if the power is right for us to do this right now. Hang on. Yep, that is. Okay, so... That's fine. Okay, we'll send that down. I'm gonna go check out this guy's note, then we'll come back and see the... and listen to the sound the frog makes. If it makes that chirping sound, then we're good on that, I think. So here's... That's number 1. I don't think he mentions anything about a sound in here, but let's take a look. Last week, while monitoring the situation of the villagers from the scope in my survey room, which I think is that room that we discovered, I observed one of the natives swim out to a small object that appeared to be floating. But in... Hey Kranos, thanks for the 32 months. Okay, where was I? A small object that appeared to be floating, but anchored, but anchored near the entrance to the bay. Near the entrance to the bay. Okay. Floating, but near the entrance to the bay. I ordered the object removed from the water for inspection. Several days later, however, I was surprised to see another floating there. The missing object had apparently, and quite mysteriously, been replaced with a new one overnight. I've long been aware of the existence of similar artifacts on the villagers' island, but I've paid them little notice until now. Tomorrow I shall send surveyors to catalog the others. Yeah, so I guess the ones that are still on the island were already there. But this one, I think, is the one that they recovered. So someone sealed the frog in one. Well, it makes one of them does make a frog sound. Yeah, the one that has the number 3 printed on the back of it makes a frog sound. Well, that's what we're confirming right now. We're confirming the frog sound, but I think we're right on that. I don't think they sealed the animals in there. So because there are some very big animals that the sounds that these things make the sounds of. So like, there's like the friends on the second island, and we've also, I don't think you were here, but we discovered a whale. When we discovered the survey room, which I believe is the survey room that is being mentioned here. We've found now. Okay, let's go back and check the frog. Let's go back and check the frog. I just want to hear what noises it makes. That's probably long enough, right? That was a couple minutes. Open. Open. Yeah, 100%. That is the sound. Okay. All right. Now, one more time, I just want to read. Last week, while monitoring the situation of the villagers from my scope in my survey room, I observed one of the natives swim out to a small object that appeared to be floating, but anchored, near the entrance to the bay. So near the entrance to the bay. I'm assuming that's down through that cave area. It was anchored. I'm wondering if we can see that anchor or something. I'm wondering, do we want to go and check that? If we can see anything in the scope in his survey room? The resolution on that thing wasn't very high, so I don't know how easy that would be to see. Or do we just want to go back to island number 2? See, the thing is, if we go to the survey room, it's very quickly we can get back to island number 2 from there. So maybe we should check it out. And then Kranos can see that as well. Kranos can see what we found under island number 4. We found what I have called the Hellevator under island number 4. So how did we get there? How do we get to the underground portion of island number 4? I'm still kicking myself that I didn't think of this sooner. It was like so obvious. But I guess that's like Riven and Mist for you. Once you know what to do, it's really, really obvious. There we go. And then we just exit the other side. Yeah, that's water, but it's also, I mean, it's quite, it's got an aesthetic for sure. I don't know if it's in a volcano. I don't know why it's red. Well, I mean, I could take a guess, but that might be a reach. We also learned about colors. And we'll sit down in the chair, turn it around. I don't know if it's a tunnel system. It's more like just a couple of corridors, but one of them leads to this room. And then so we got like 2 different monitors here. We got this one, which we'll click this button, and it doesn't look like a whole lot there, but we can rotate this. Still doesn't really look like a whole lot. There's something there, right? Don't really know. Rotate it again. What is this? Oh. And it's just like, oh yeah, so this is the second island, right? And that really gives it away right there. What I wanted to see here, so I think that this was the scope that the guy was talking about, and I wanted to see if I could see anything in here, but this is all very low resolution. I think this might be, I don't know what that is. I'm not entirely sure what that is. But this would be kind of the direction, maybe, like this is looking into that cave, right? I think this was the direction he was looking in when he spotted the orb floating in the water. Or not floating, it was anchored in the water, he said, so. So I think this was the direction. I don't really know what's going on there, except this is the cave, and then this is the reflection to the cave, but that whole thing looks like a fish. Kind of like one of the animals, one of the pictures of animals that we saw in that cave area. Anyways, then we can push this button, and we get a view of this. And sometimes there's a person that's walking through here and doing stuff. So I'm not entirely sure what that's about. I think so. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, because the other one is a live view. We know that the other monitor here on the other side is a live view. I can show you that one. So this is where we learned about colors. So we've got these symbols, which are also the symbols painted on the power domes. Or not painted, but they're on the power domes. Yeah. And we can move this around, and if I click on one, like this one, turns on a light of a certain color. And there's reference to these symbols also being colors. So I've written down all the colors, and essentially it's just Roy G. Biv. Except the last color, the violet, doesn't work. And violet indigo is all the same. But the way that I know that this is a live view is because if we go to... was it this one? Yeah, also weird that there's 6. This one... that's not a holy number, you're right. This one is pointed at us. Like, this is where we are right now. And if I turn this one on, our light at the top there lights up. It attracts friends that make noises. And those noises are number 5 on the orbs. So it's interesting that there are 6 colors, but this one is broken, which means that there's only 5 colors. So I don't know what that means. It's interesting that it actually does work out to 5, even though there are 6 positions. Okay, so we couldn't really see anything. The whole purpose of coming into this room was just to see if we could see anything in the viewer of the second island. Oh yeah, those Tetris pieces are the islands. They're the shapes of the islands. I don't know if you knew that yet or not, but yeah, we figured that out a while ago. That the Tetris pieces are actually the shapes of the islands. So there are 5 Tetris pieces. And one of those illuminations that we saw, like those little paintings or whatever, on the first island, is, I think we were right in saying that they were of the 5 islands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 4th one, it was showing an architect. So remember somebody with the compass? And the 4th island is very much like describing the islands, right? It seems like this is a place of building the islands or whatever. Very architectural. So that kind of brings you up to speed. That's kind of like a last time on Riven, the sequel to Myst. It's like the architect from The Matrix. Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's also one of those illuminations was depicting cutting down trees and then making paper out of those trees to make the books that the ages are created in. Right? Something like that. So it looks like anyways. So now now we're on the second island. And you'll never guess where we come out of up when we go up this elevator. Oh, hey. It's our Murloc friend. Yep. Okay. You know, we were talking about that like last time too. I was like, I don't even know how that person gets out of that thing. Like it doesn't seem, I think they just ducked down inside. Honestly, we went up and looked around. There's another one of those in a different spot where you can get a closer view, and it really doesn't look like there's any way out of those things. That's easy, right? So I don't know. Okay, so here we are. Entrance to this area. Maybe like here somewhere? I don't know. Maybe there's nothing here. It was anchored. Oh yeah, and then so this thing right here, this is his scope that we were looking through. So what's that thing? Like I've seen that thing before, but I didn't really think of it. Didn't think much of it. Can't see it from this angle. If I get in the sub, can I see it from inside there? Oh, it's not parked here. Oh, it's parked at the wire thing. Oh, okay. Well, let's... Yeah, it's parked over there. Because we can go there now without having to use the sub. Can I ride this down? Or no? Maybe I can't ride this down. Well, do I just not have that sub then anymore? I was trying to think, like, what, is there any other, no, there was no other way for me to, like, get up here. Because I needed to use the sub to get up here in the first place. But now the sub is stuck there, so I can't get down from here. This way. I can get down from here the other way, but this way I can't. Huh, I just assumed that I could go down this as well as going up, but you know what, now that I think about it, I think maybe I can't, because this thing, so down there was a little handle that you pull on that sends this bar down, and then that thing goes down, and then it goes back up again, and you have enough time to just quickly hop onto it and ride it up. If you don't hop onto it, it goes up on its own, and then you have to pull the handle again. So, yeah. Hey, Kevin Wolf. It's going pretty good. We're just having a chill time in Riven, the sequel to Myst. Every time I say I'm playing Riven, every time people are like, oh, the sequel to Myst, because that's the whole title. So I've started saying it now too. Riven, the sequel to Myst. That's the game's full title. Okay, so if we don't have the sub anymore, then what happens then? We can't get to the schoolhouse anymore. Where does this thing go? We can't get to the schoolhouse anymore, or the switches. I don't think we care about the switches anymore, because we were long done with those, I believe. But the school, I mean, I guess maybe we're done in there. I don't know. This is one of those games that you have never seen, but it feels familiar. It's definitely, so around this time, I guess, well, Myst originally, a few years before this game came out, kind of spawned this whole, like, this style of puzzle adventure game. So, yeah. So there's been a lot of games like this since, but and they're pretty popular, pretty common in the 90s, in the mid to late 90s. I think this is an orb. I think this is a thing right here. I think that's a thing. I think that's one of those orbs, and I'm wondering if that will still be number 1 or if it will be a different number. Oh, the art style? Yeah, it's just like early 3D, not early 3D, but like it's earlier 3D pre-rendered. Can't really see that thing from here. I can't really see it from here either. I think it's behind these rocks. Yeah, kind of fake 3D. And fake 3D in that it's not being rendered in real time. I guess the guy could jump out over here, right? You know, but I don't know. How do I do this? I need to like get out there somehow. It makes sense that there'd be 5 orbs, right? Just because 5 is such an important number. just gonna like, I'm not paying attention to the walls. I don't think there's another one of these doors anywhere, but it was easy, very easy to not, like, to just kind of breeze on by that, and I'm really, really glad I saw it, you know? That's as far as you can go here. Okay. So number 2 is bugs, which might be that. Is there an owl-looking one? Is there something here that looks like an owl or something? Like, these aren't like earth animals, but so I'm like, what are the other animal sounds that we've heard? And the other one that's prominent in my head right now is like that owl sounding thing. Trying to think if there are any other animal sounds that we've heard. Maybe, but I mean, there's a bunch of animal sounds here, but there's that, like, owl sound. No, I don't want to go there. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, those are the dinosaurs or whatever. Those are the friends from the lagoon, yeah. Sometimes there's a bug that's flying around this light, and I want to get it to trigger so I can see it. There. mean, that's hard to see. I think it is that one that looks like it's flying in on those stone tablets. I think. Sometimes there's one that's flying around here, and I think that would be the easiest to see, but... oh, there we go. Yeah, I think so. It's like a hummingbird thing, sort of, or... I've called it flying bugs, but it might be a hummingbird type of thing. Okay, well, let's just think about this. That noise, that that just seems to happen with the other noises. It stands out, though, because it doesn't sound like the other ambience, but it also, there's no, like, animation on the screen or anything when it happens. So I'm wondering if that's, if I'm wrong about that. There's like a glow bug or something over here. Oh, there's one there too. Okay. And these animals could be anywhere, right? Because the frogs are on the third island. They don't necessarily just have to be on the second island. Because the frogs are on the third island. I think everything else... What are the other things? We got the bugs / hummingbird. The friends down by the lagoon. And the whales on the fourth island. So... Is that metagaming a little bit? Where it's like, oh, it's making me pay attention to these... Like, it actually has a little animation of a bug or an animal. And it's making me pay attention to it. So those ones are important. You know? Oh, shoot, I didn't hit the button. Alright, Thanks for stopping by, Kevin. Oh, whoops, I turned all the way around. Yeah, Happy New Year. You know where I haven't been for a while? I haven't been down here for a while. This... I remember being stuck at this puzzle and I still don't really know, you know, these buttons. Those are the Tetris pieces. Yeah, so they're not just Tetris pieces. Those are the actual shapes of the islands. So we are... So this is the second island. Right, yeah. And the island, so on the fourth island, exactly, yeah. Yeah. So this is the second island, this is the third island, this is the fourth island. I think this is this island, and we haven't been here yet. These directions I don't well, no, wait. Wait. I don't know. I don't know where I'm a little confused because let's just take a look. Because those are directions, so that can't be this island, but there's nothing. I mean, some of it is that direction, but yeah, and we were down here. Oh, okay, so these things are actually, this is all going. Oh, okay, that's kind of a. That's what. Okay. It's not a huge breakthrough, but it's a little bit of a breakthrough. Yeah, these are going. So the power domes are going right into. He's got these tubes that are going right into here, which is like it looks like a big power dome, right? Like that's what it is. Like these, like if we go back here. Just kind of zoom out a little bit. Like it's got the middle thing, you know? It's right on the edge. Just like these have the middle thing. Like a middle Death Star trench. So, yeah, I think... So they're not actual directions to each island. They're the directions to the power domes on those islands, which for this particular island means that it's off to the side. Does that make sense? So, I mean, yeah. Because this is the pipe that goes to this island. So that... Or is it? No, it's not, though. I don't know. I'm slightly confused about that. I mean, I wrote them down. Uh, yeah. So I wrote the symbols down. This is a little confusing, but from what I wrote down, the Tetris pieces are as follows. This is 1, then 2, 3, 4, and then just probably 5, right? So, I don't know. You know, I think I'm going to make some tea, because I want some tea. So I will be back in a few minutes. You can read over this note in the meantime. But I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, I am back. Mostly. So I'm pretty convinced that the object that we saw floating in the lake is one of these orbs. I don't know how to get to it, though. Okay. So I think that's the next. I think that's the next step, because we need to figure out the code for the animal code. I don't think he's written anything about these in this journal. I don't think so. So he's talking about the power source. There's the numbers. It's the code. Was there a date on... Did he date this? He did. 87/7/28. 87/7/28. 87/7/28. 87/7/28. 87/7/28. Okay, yeah, so this journal doesn't go that far. It doesn't go that far. So, we've got colors. We've got animal noises and animal drawings. Just trying to think of all the information that we currently have. And like I have it written down. We know numbers, and we have some idea about colors. And then now animal noises. The numbers and animal noises seem to go together. At least the first 5. And the other thing is, I don't know if we've come across another animal, right? So all of the animals that we've come across so far have had a little video associated with them. So like the bugs flying around or the hummingbird, or whatever that is. I'm going to call that a hummingbird because that's what it looks like in the drawing. The frogs, the amphibian hay friends, and the what I've labeled whale, but that big underwater sea creature. So I guess I'm kind of on the lookout for another. I don't even know why I'm going back here. I'm kind of on the lookout for another animal that we see a video of. But I don't know if we've come across anything else just yet. So oh, you can see out here. Interesting. Yeah. I always kind of figured that we would make it like out on top of here somewhere, but I don't think we can. I don't know why I figured that. Also, there's stuff over there. Oh, there's land down there. I don't know if that's a place we can go. Yeah. Well, let's try this trick on here. I don't think this is gonna do anything, but do the whole rotate around. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that I can do on that side. So I doubt it's gonna let me. I doubt it's gonna let me out on that side. No. It feels like I've always got like 90 or 80 to 90% of the things solved, but I can't figure out the last 10%. I don't know why I'm going back up here, but I am. So I kind of want to take a look at that one.
Because that's the one we haven't been to yet. I think. Okay. Hmm. I'm still a little confused about that last island. I want to take a look in here and see what we can figure out. Like, we need to follow the pipes. Oops. Oops. Wait, where am I? Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we got... Let's just verify. This pipe. This one. I think that's... That you can just kind of barely see it there. That's going to that island, and that would be correct. Okay. So then this pipe needs to be going to island number 4. Which is that island over there. And it kind of does look like it's going that direction, sort of. So, great, fine. That's fine. Well, while we're out here... Actually, this pipe... I don't know. I don't know about these pipes. I don't understand this. Like, it may not be... Yeah, Kranos might be right. It may not be like a... actual, like, this is the direction they're going, but it's just more of a logical... this is how things are kind of logically laid out. Yeah. But my question is, what is this? That little thing there, is that... I may be getting hung up on this a little bit too much. It may not matter that much, but is that this? Actually, it's probably what's behind it, right? It's that, probably. Maybe it's the little one you just found? The one that I just found? But this doesn't have anything going to it, is the thing. There's no... There's no power lines, like no power tubes. Yeah, so that's that. So, okay, that's fine. I mean, it does look like that power is going there, right? So if that's it, then we've been to all the islands. Which I wasn't really expecting. I thought there was gonna be one more island. Because I wasn't really counting this little guy here as an island. But you know what? I looked at the topography or the topology, whatever the word is, on the 4th island, and it was just kind of like this, except it didn't have the structure on it, but it had like this flat top on it. And I'm like, well, you put a power dome on top of that, and there you go. You got this right here. So, I think that's what that is. Okay. That's something. I would... no, I mean, it's just the power dome, as far as I could tell. We could, check it out. We could check it out again. I was there on during the last stream. Like, it's It's literally just one of these. One of these that has the book inside. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. Oh, did I not get that right? Was it not right? 20, 19, 12, 11, and 6. Yeah, there we go. It's just black. And then that's it. That's all that's on this island. So, that means I do have a number wrong here, though. That means I do have a number wrong. There we go. But that means that there is a power dome somewhere here, yeah? On this island as well? Perhaps. Oops. It's been a while since I crawled under there. You know, maybe not. Maybe there isn't a power dome on this island. Like on the first island. Maybe because the first island has this thing anyways. But the thing is... Here's the thing though. It's still listed here as having a... be this one. As having a connection. Is it this? Like this here? I think I'm putting too much thought into that when it does. I don't know if that really matters so much at the moment. Okay, where should we go? I still don't know what that chair is about. Like, this is what it does. Like, I haven't sat in here for a very long time, so I'm not sure if we just wait for a bit and see what happens. I don't think anything's happening. I always close that door. I always close that door. And, you know, you kind of feel like this room would have been more important at some point. But it hasn't been yet. Oh. However, here's the thing I just noticed. These are the underwater sea creatures. Right? Those big, huge whale things, because they have tusks like this. And their corresponding number on the backs of the orbs that make the sounds. So the sound, the orb that makes the sound of these whale things is the number 5. And they're put in, like, I don't know, very prestigious positions in this temple looking thing. Because I had thought, oh yeah, those whales, they're actually number 5 in this whole number system, and that's a good place to be, you know? That's a good place to be. If you're number 5, that's a good place. So, yeah, and then I just saw them here, and I was like, well, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Does it really mean anything other than that? I don't know. Like, I can't do anything. So, like, yeah. Oh. How did that get there? Okay. That's good. Yeah. I'm a little confused at how that got there, but that's fine. Maybe the locals moved it. Okay, good. Now we can go underwater again and figure it out. I don't know if going underwater will help us anything, but... Okay. We are at that. I think I want to turn around. And then... Or no, maybe not. Maybe I didn't want to turn around. Let's try not turning around. If I turn right here, then I'm going the right direction. I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah. Yeah, you can't get out here. Okay, let's go one more. And then I want to turn around. Because I'll get us pointing in the general direction, I think, of where we want to look. Is that it right there? I can get out here too. That thing right there. It's hard. It's really tiny from here. I guess we are far away. I don't really want to... I still don't know what that banging is, but that's fine. Couldn't see it. What if we park it? What if we go up here? And then we'll turn around. Right there. But I'm at that dock where we've been standing on forever looking at this thing. I don't have any other controls. Like, this thing doesn't do anything. I don't... Well, it doesn't look like it here, but apparently it's anchored somewhere, somehow, some way. Here you can kind of see like it's anchored to something. It feels like the thing that's tethered to is pretty close to the tracks, but it's a little hard to figure out what the track. I think it's this and this are the tracks, so this is not quite there. And you really just can't see it from here. Yeah, not really. See, there it is. Okay, look down. Yeah, there it is. It was like... kind of in the middle of a spot where I can't get to. But isn't that always the way? So you can't see it from here though. And I don't know if that's right or not, but yeah, there it is. It's like, hmm. You know, this spot has one of these emptinesses of water. I don't know what else to call it. Like it's a there, and there's not a thing there. I want to go there now and look out of the sub at that point if I can. I think that's just the junction. You either go to the switches or the school or the wire or the dock 2. But it's not, though. Like, when we get here, it's just not. Like, alright. Like, I can't. Yeah, okay. So I don't think we have to do anything here, but this gives me a good vantage point of everything that's in the water, I think. Yeah. Okay. Like, there are little holes of water that don't really correspond to places that I can park my, where I can park my sub. So maybe if I do flip these switches, if I just try flipping every other one, let's see what happens. Like, I thought those were just for the docks, and those didn't move. Yeah, that doesn't move. It doesn't move the water, but we need to. We need to move the water. Do we need heat? Wasn't there something about heat and water? I don't know if this is even a thing, but okay. We're gonna stop here, and I just want to turn around and just see what I can see while I'm turning around. This might turn me in the wrong direction. No, it's going in the right direction. Yeah, not a lot. Not a lot. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to do here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we should be at the school now. I just want to take a look at and see how things look from this point. Yeah, you see these holes in the water? Like, I want them... I don't know where I want them. I'm wondering if we can align them so that they are kind of aligned with the floating orb. But I don't know how to move them. There was talk about the water having like microbes in it or something, and they're able to shape the water, and that's how that's happening. And they didn't like heat. So maybe it's hotter in those holes. I don't know. I don't know. Now, the only source of heat that I can think of, and again, I might be going down a completely wrong path here, but the only source of heat that I can think of is here. Let me try something. I'm gonna have to, this'll be a little bit, I'll have to go a long way around, but I can try it at least. May not be anything. Okay, we're gonna park it there. And we're gonna go here. I also want to check this thing out again. No, I still don't know what that means. Alright. Okay, so this thing's back up here now. Oh, we can't leave that open. Okay. No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. This is one of these whale things. Just realized. I always like figured there's something that I needed to do with this, but I didn't know what, like with this fireplace. And that's the only source of heat that I can think of right now, but I don't know how to take advantage of it. And even if I'm supposed to, you know? I'm just going off of that one reference in the guy's journal who said that there was stuff in the water that didn't like heat and could reshape water. Well, I'm gonna send this thing back down. The one thing that I don't really understand, that I think is kind of a cheat, unless the way that this mechanism works is that it retracts the dock as that thing is going down, is that the dock would get in the way, right? Like if we look down here now, we can see that this dock is above of that, but maybe the explanation for that is that the dock automatically retracts when it needs to, when lowering and raising this subcart. How do I get to you? Maybe I'm focusing on the wrong thing. Maybe I shouldn't be focusing on that. I don't know. Not sure. I just want to know what sound it makes. And that's only half of that puzzle. Like, and then I need to go and find what animal makes that sound. Which I don't know if I've come across yet, you know? So... I feel like the solution isn't by standing at just on the edge of this dock and looking at it, but like, but more seriously, I don't think it's like around here, or else I would have probably stumbled across. Because I've been here so many times that I would have stumbled across the thing to click on to make something happen. So I don't think it's here. Oop. I don't really think it's up here either, but I can see it from a bunch of different places going down these stairs, really. Like here's one. Well, I think I'm thoroughly stumped, as it were. Didn't mean to do that, but it it just happened. I keep interrupting them. I feel bad about it. They're just trying to have a nice chill day in the sun. And this doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me either. I'm trying to figure out what this means and what this... filling this up with water just a little bit. Like what? Like why? It's almost like it's a topography of some area, and then it fills up with water, but I don't know. I still don't know. I think I'm out of ideas for right now, and it's almost 5 o'clock, and I wanted to stream until about 5, and then
and then shower, basically. So I think I'm going to call the stream here. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope everybody had a nice chill afternoon, just chilling with me and Riven, the sequel to Mist. And tomorrow I'm probably going to stream. I got nothing else up for New Year's. So I know last year I streamed during New Year's Eve, and that was okay. So I think I might do the same again. I don't know. It's my usual streaming night, so I think I will. But I guess we'll see. I'll play it by ear. But I think I'm going to stream tomorrow night. But yeah, for right now, I'm going to call it here. And where's my... There it is. I'm going to call it here, and I will see everybody most likely tomorrow. Thanks for watching.